Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Jack here, back on RuneScape, and no, this is not a progress video or anything on my skill. This is just a kind of a laid-back commentary. So anyway, I think this has been probably the most depressing week. I apologize. I'm kind of shifting around in my chair right now, but I think this is probably the most depressing week I've ever had, probably in real life and in this game. So about 5 days ago, I think it was like, let's see, today's Saturday the 30th, so that's like what, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. I set a goal for myself, and I might show you guys the clip, I'm not sure. But anyway, about 5 days ago, there was a Reddit post on the r/RuneScape subreddit, and it was a person level 15. They had 20 magic, 10 HP, and they beat the World Wakes. Now, I talked to him and his clan, and he said it was incredibly possible for me to do it. In fact, my account was probably the best way to actually do this because I have the reflect ability, so I would never gain experience, and I would stay 10 HP, and I could pretty much tank the entire quest. So I spent an absolute ton of money. I have no money left on this account. I'm probably gonna just, because I did borrow from my main, I'm probably just gonna, exchange the money from my main to here and just leave it as that. But I was so motivated to do it. Every day I was thinking about how to actually go about doing it. I thought about the tactics and what I did wrong, because let me tell you, you will die quite a lot of times. First time around, I died to phase 1, the automatons, maybe 10 times in an hour. Now that's pretty serious. They only have 5,000 health, so it's really something you should be able to one-hit, if anything. But for me, being me with my skills, it's incredibly hard, and I really didn't have a grasp on recoiling and safe spotting and whatnot. So I ended up failing a lot. But eventually I beat it, and I got another wave of enthusiasm to do the quest. So I moved on to the next battle was Armadillo. Died once, no problem. Took like an hour and a half, beat it, felt good. Then the next battle was Grador, beat that in like 30 minutes, no problem, it was fine. And then I had to go against Zemo, I think it's his name. I'm gonna butcher that, I don't care, fuck him. For the past 3 days alone, I have been trying to beat him, and I have died over 20 times to him. And it's just so goddamn hard, and it's just so unmotivating. 74 mining, by the way, yeah, great. Actually, is great, I'm happy about that. But it's just so unmotivating to die that many times, and I just felt so depressed. Every single kill I was spending like a mil on supplies, on my insurance, and it was just fucking insane. Just so, like, if anybody that's done the World Wakes, you know how it goes. You beat the portals, and they have like no health, so it's easy, but for me, I can't. And then you beat him down to like 75%. Then he goes back to being invincible. Then you kill 4 portals, which is just a minor inconvenience. And then you go and just kill Zemo, and that's it. Your day's done. Move on to the next battle. But for me, it's just so goddamn draining in assets, in time. And the reason I love fishing is because I don't have any time. I could do something AFK while I have to do errands. So to have this thing that takes an hour and a half of my time and then ended up dying anyway, it's just a fucking drain. And it just made me so angry and unmotivated. Yesterday was my birthday. I was hoping to beat it for my birthday. Like, that was going to be the highlight of my birthday, which is sad. And I was only able to do like 2 attempts, and I died. And then I just did one about 5 minutes ago, and that was kind of my last straw. I'm not giving up on it. I still want to be level 15 skiller, 16 skiller actually, that has I'm defending the World Guardian. That's what I want my title to be. That looks fucking awesome to know that a level 15 scrub like me can beat one of the most grandest quests in all of RuneScape. So, it just... I'm starting to understand how some people feel. For me, life's always been pretty hard for me. But to be able to experience something and to realize that you're not good enough. You're not good enough to beat it. You're not smart enough. You're not fast enough. It becomes very unmotivating. But, the thing that I'm learning from this is that you can't give up. You might have to go back to the drawing board and take a breather and wait some time, but you can't give up on this. And trust me, I am furious. I'm running out of membership for the next, I've only got about another month. I want to catch up on some skills, so I'm going to be doing a bit of skilling for the next week, just to catch up on all the dailies and stuff that I've missed out on. But, it just, it's giving me a very important life lesson that you can't expect to win every single time. And you might not even win the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time. You may fail 1,000 times before you get something right. And as scary as that is, it feels so good to actually finally beat it. When I beat those automatons and I beat Grador and Armadillo and stuff like that, that's fucking amazing. That's hardcore God Wars, pretty much. Sorry, burp. And I'm beating it at level 15. That's fucking nuts. People have trouble doing it on their main. I haven't even been able to do that quest on my main, and I'm almost maxed out. So... it'd be crazy to actually be able to do that, and that's what I want to do. I want this account to be unique. I myself want to be unique, and I am a very ununique person. I'm extraordinary. I'm a very ordinary person, I should say. I'm not anything special. I'm unoriginal, I would think. But I want to be the person that I want to be. That's what makes you unique. And I want to be this person, this stupid, crazy person who spends 1,000 hours of their time to complete one little measly goal on here, and people are going to say, you can't do that. And I'm going to show that I can, just because I'm not big of an idiot that I can do something stupid and wasteful just to show people that I can do it. So I'm going to go back to the drawing boards on this, get some tips, maybe level up my defense. If I can at least soak up some damage, that would help. If I can get us up to like 75 and just, get Bandos and, I don't know, whatever the hell it is. This is the gear I have right now. Rune, Blood Amulet, Obsidian Cape. I mean, that's pretty much it. But if I can go back to the drawing boards and just train a little bit and maybe go back to it in a couple of weeks or a month or something, great, fantastic. I'm going to do that. But as of right now, it's just, it's unmotivating. It is. But, it's important not to give up on your skills. Because if we gave up every time we failed, nothing would ever be accomplished. Because I don't know one person that's ever done something right on the first try. And I really need to learn that in my life. When I do something wrong, especially ever since I was a kid, I would get frustrated. And now I've, come to a part of my life where, I accept that I messed up most of the time. Sometimes if it's something very simple and I mess up, I get incredibly stressed out because it's something so idiotic and I get so belittled for it. But, it's important to just throw that criticism aside, let people explain to you what you are doing wrong, and then go out and just do it. Just do it, because if you give up on it, it's never going to get accomplished, and people are going to look at you as this failure, as a person that can't accomplish anything. So that's all I just want to say. I feel very unmotivated right now and pretty depressed, to be honest. It was the highlight of my day. So, that's it, guys. I wanted to come out with some videos this week. I didn't, I had 2 special videos, and I really wasn't able to. But I'm gonna go back to drawing boards. I'm not gonna give up on this. I want to be the stupid skiller that does stupid stuff because he can, and I want to be the stupid guy that does stupid stuff because he can. So that's pretty much it. So remember, guys, don't ever give up. You might take some time, you know. Nothing ever comes easy. No, that's my favorite motto. Nothing worth getting ever comes easy. I tell that to people all the time, and they agree with me. And whether they want to go through with that, I don't know. But I've always done that. You know, I always try and try and try. And I might fail 1,000 times, but I'm always going to come out on top at the end because I'm trying and trying and trying. So that's it, guys. I'm sorry I'm not in the best mood. You know, just it's been a pretty hard week. My birthday was pretty crap. I had a special video set up for that, and I just lost a lot of motivation for that. So I'll see what I can salvage here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I apologize about the short week and lack of content. But, you know, there are going to be some good things coming up in the near future, I hope. And that's it. So thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you guys so much for watching the progress on this account. There will be an update video roughly in the next week or two. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. I apologize for wasting your time at 6 o'clock in the morning, but I really do appreciate it. And I want to keep bringing more great content to you guys. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to keep thanking you again and again and again because that's what I do. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.